हेलो फ्रेंड्स, स्वागत है आपका मेरे चैनल में। आज मैं डिस्कस करने जा रहा हूँ लीड कोड डेली चैलेंज। प्रॉब्लम नंबर इज 28 एंड नेम इज लॉन्गेस्ट consecutive सीक्वेंस. ओके, we should not confuse it with longest common subsequence. Okay, and let's read the problem. Given an unsorted array of integers nums, return the length of the longest consecutive element sequence. You must write an algorithm that runs in O n time. Okay, and the example is given to us 100, 4, 200, 132, and by observing this example you have to find the longest consecutive subsequence. And if you will observe that the longest consecutive subsequence that exists here is 1, 2, 3 and 4, and its length is 4, so we have print the length 4. Okay, and now coming to the second example, you can see that they have given the nums of integers, which is 037258461. Okay, now you have to find the longest consecutive subsequence. If you will consider that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this 0 to 8, number of numbers is, the count of numbers is 9. Okay, so this we have to find in this question, and the constraints are given to us that the length of the nums vector is less than equal to 10 to the power 5. And okay, and it's related. Let's go to the one notebook to discuss this question approach. Okay, so see, I've noted the first example. The approach to do this question is that we have to write the algorithm in O n time. Okay, O n time. This is our main motive of doing this question in the following time constraint. Okay, first you will maintain an hash map or a map in C++. Map we will maintain, and the map is int bool. Okay, this you will maintain. Sorry for my bad handwriting, let me write it again. It will be clear. Map int and bool. Okay, but I have used here bool because to get the occurrence of the first element of the sequence. Okay, so in the first for loop you will see that you will initialize each and element of the nums by true. Okay, so see, I said that we have to initialize the each and every element by true. Then the hash map will look like as 100, 4, 200, 1, 3 and 2. And I've said that I have initialized to true, so it will be true. Now this will also be true, this will also be true, this will also be true, and this will also be true. And next, in the next for loop you will see, you will run a for loop to check whether, if you are considering this element means that 100, then you will check whether 100 minus 1 element exists, means 99 exists in the map or not. If it exists, means that it's not the first element of the sequence, so we will change it to false. Okay, are you getting my approach? That we will check whether this previous element of 100 exists in the map or not, means that previous element of 100 is 100 minus 1, which is 99, and if it's existing in the hash map, means that it is not the first element of the sequence, so we will initialize it to false. So initialize it to false. Okay, now see, initialize to false, this is our constraint. Now we will check whether 100 minus 199 exists in the map. No, 99 does not exist in the map, so it can be the first element of the sequence, which is starting from 100. Now you will check whether 4 minus 1 3 is existing in the map. Yes, the 3 is existing in the map, you can see here. And now you will initialize it to false. And next element is 200. You will check whether 199 exists in the hash map. No, the 119 does not exist in the hash map, so it can be the first element of the sequence, so we will change it to false. Okay, now you will check whether 0 exists in the hash map. No, 0 does not exist in the hash map, so it can be the first element of our sequence. I think I have made a mistake here. It will be false here because none does not exist here. And now we will check whether 3 minus 1 2 exists in the hash map. Yes, the 3 minus 2 exists in the hash map, so it cannot be the first element of the sequence, so it will be initialized to false. Now we'll check 2 minus 1 1 exists in the hash map. Yes, 1 exists in the hash map, so it cannot be the first element of the sequence, so it will be changed to false. Now in the next loop, means that in the next for loop you will check for the particular element for which the map is true, means that you will check for this, because here true exists. You will check for the element in the map where true exists, this element and this element, and you will check whether the next element to that is existing in the map or not. Means that if you will check in this, okay, you see what I'm trying to say is that you will first maintain an ml equal to 0, initialize to 0, and for each element you will maintain a len equal to 1. You will check whether the next element from the particular element exists, means the next consecutive element of the particular element exists in the hash map or not. First you will encounter 100, and now you will check whether 101 exists in the hash map. No, 101 does not exist in the hash map, so now ml will be changed to ml equal to max of ml comma len. So ml will be 0 comma 1 max, which is 1. Now it will change to 1. Now we'll check for 200 whether 201 exists in the hash map. No, 201 does not exist in the hash map, so ml will remain 1 because max of 1 comma 1 is 1, and it will not be changed. Now we will check whether 2 exists in the hash map. Yes, 2 exists in the hash map, so it will change to 2. Now you will check whether 3 exists in the hash map. Yes, 3 exists in the hash map. Now it will change to 3. Now you check 4 exists in the hash map. Yes, 4 exists in the hash map, so it will change to 4. And now we'll check 5 exists in the hash map. No, 5 does not exist in our hash map, so it will not be changed. And now ml will be equal to max of 1 comma 4, which is 4. And at last you will return ml, which is the longest consecutive subsequence which is existing for this example. So let's check out its C++ code. So I first said that we have to initialize each element by true of the map. Now we'll check whether the previous element exists of that hash map exists in the hash map or not. Okay, you will check for this element, means the particular element, means that you will check for 100, means that 99 exists in the hash map. If 99 exists in the hash map, then it can't be the first element of our sequence. So if this is the case, then you will initialize the element by false. Okay, and if it's not the case, then it can be the first element of a sequence. And in the third loop, you're checking that if for the particular element it is the first element of the subsequence. So for a sequence, now you will check whether the next consecutive element exists in the map or not, and you will increase its length, and you will initialize ml equal to 0 for calculating the max length which exists of the first element of the sequence. And now you will return ml. Thank you friends. If you like this solution useful, then you can like, share and subscribe to my channel.